はい、皆さんこんにちは。イングリッシュゲリラです。今回も続きやっていきましょう。前回がね、音声がすごいちっちゃくて申し訳なかったです。今はね、アングリラっていうところについて、多分修行するのかな？修行するっていう回になると思いますので、よろしくお願いします。Good morning, Luminary. Did you enjoy last night's banquet? With the Grandmaster gone, there's little of angry-looking offer to you apart from our hospitality. Please feel free to rest here as long as you like. 休んでいいらしいけど、修行はとりあえず、Rumley, I trust you slept well last night. His Holiness awaits you outside. It seems he is keen to wish you luck on the next stage of your journey. He had said he intended to speak with you alone, but I hear raised voices coming from the other side of the door. What could be happening out there? I wonder. なんか怒鳴り声が聞こえた？ヘンドリックは揉めてんのかな、どうせ。
And the hermit? What news of him?
どうした？
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
モンスター倒
I
す
see.
計画。
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
落ち込んでるね。
Might we be able to offer some assistance?
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
いや全然いいよ。
The Knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
Do not agree.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you.
マジ？
We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
なるほどね。あ、修行するんじゃないのかな、もしかしたら。マスターがまだいんの？山に。ちょっとわかんないなぁ、英語。The path to the top of the mountain lies to the east as you exit the temple. Be very wary. There are many fearsome creatures lying in wait there. なるほど。とりあえず、さっさと武器とかを買っていっちゃいましょう。サミットシュライ。さて、ここに何があるんですか？おお。生きてんのこいつ。グランドマスター？
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate.
そうだよね、さすがに死んでも。
But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
あれ雑念が。
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
ファンなのヘンドリクやべえじゃん。
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace.
もう無理だけどね。
But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a... By the skies! Can it really be?
どういうこ
Lord Robert!
とこの人がおじいちゃんロード・ロバート
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
わけわかんなくなってきた。
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return.
なんか言っちゃダメな
But
ライ
there
ンま
may
で来
yet
た。
be a way to save him.
そうなの
If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
マジか。
How? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds.
こんな世界の狭間みた
But
い
it
な
is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return.
怖っ。
Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
まあ行くしかないよね。
Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. Tell me when you are ready, and we will begin.
何すんだろう。English, are you ready to enter the void? 早っ、準備。
It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
あ、出た。謎の踊り。一人のクエストなの。
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
フリッシュダンスだよな、マジで。でもなんか、うつろうつろしてきてるんだ。マイヨー。おお。なんか魂の世界みたいなところに送り込まれた。謎のダンスで。ういー。うわ。めちゃめちゃ怖いじゃん。世界の狭間。ザ・ボイド。あれこれ誰
Another
Oh,
wandering
Queen.
soul drifts into my domain.
違うか。
Welcome, child, to the end of your journey.
あれかと思ったけど、人形姫の。
Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
わかんないっす。
Oh, you
Zenzo.
poor young fool. You have no idea of the suffering to come. Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness.
Nothingness.
Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the world tree. But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it. Or do you cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches? If you do, you are a fool.
What?
And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost. Some people just don't know when to give up.
何言ってるかわかんないっす。まあでもなんか世界中がなくなったから牙を失った魂が取ったらこうだっていうね。なんか似てるな構造があれにあの建物。When bright brand bores though heaven stores, the sun shall rise. あだかな。おかな。Darken the skies. And banish night with holy light. わかんねえ。世界観がわかんなすぎる。なんか怒られてるし。ラブじゃん。どうした？めっちゃなんか強くなってきた。あの雑誌ラブだもんね。
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets. You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grandmaster of Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor. Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him? The precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the age of heroes. Get out, knight! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it! Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
で使い果たして
Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
Jinx, Grandmaster Pang, was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
久しぶり。
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie? Oh, no, you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
死んだと思ってる。
Oh, stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here
確か
then?
にラブも死にかけ死んでんじゃないのこれ。
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
あ、ラブはあれあのガリッガリの？
Ah, really? But I only came here to... You went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine. Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
でもこれ強いめっちゃ。
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun.
あ
Honored luminary,
修行し
if
ない
you
とい
would
けない
like to follow me.
ほう。何があるんですか？
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angry-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions. It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
なるほどね。
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before. Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
いや、わかんない。何を耐えなきゃいけないの？
I see that you have inherited your grandfather's backbone. But we will soon fix that.
Don't be a fool, laddie. You've no idea of the horror she can inflict with that thing. The last time she took that paddle to me, I couldn't sit down for a week. No training can be as bad as that.
Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials? I knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin.
ほい。
The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try.
うん。できんのこれ。もうすぐできる。あら。
As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not
ど
ready.
んだけ強いんだよ。
Me?
一緒に倒してほしいんだけど。
Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
うん。
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted to see two princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
ラブと戦うんだ。で、まあ、修行すると。もう全然いいよ。I see you will be wise to prepare well for this challenge. Now that Rob has completed his training, he is not an opponent to be taken. どういうこと The secret technique of the Ruminary of legend. Wait, Mishi, are you ready to fight your... いけた。
Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
いいですよ、全然。 力がみなぎってきた。
Oh, aye! I've not felt this alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
That's the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
すごいね、やっぱ仲いい。
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
すごそうだけど。
Consume me! I almost feel bad about this.
分身強いな。俺使ってほしかったな、今の。あ、入れてきた。
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing.
早っ、覚えんの。
The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
嬉し
You
そう。
weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
ね。やばいやばいやばいやばい。
So this is where you have been hiding.
すごい見つけたの。
I know that voice.
Mordigan.
Sniveling worms. escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you.
そうだ。見つけたわ。
So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
今ね、ここで
What? So the last secret of Angry-La wasn't the last one? And Quadra-Slash wasn't either?
確かに。
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster, i.e. one that Erdwin and Morkan performed together.
一緒にやった技。
Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago, so that I can die happy.
いや、死ぬの？
You dare to resist me?
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance.
出
Robert,
てきたらすごいけどな。
do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you. Quickly!
お。ああ。よいしょ
Now, Luminary!
ー。お。
Unleash Quadra Slash!
あ、それだけ合わせ、マジの合わせ技じゃん。はい。おお。すごいすごいすごい。
Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angry-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar Flare!
ソーラーフレア。おお。かっこいい。ああ、いいね。ん？これ戻ってきた？お
He is back with us.
お。
Oh,
じゃあパンライは
but he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
Exhausted after the events in the void, the English chief falls into a deep sleep. In his dreams, he sees a smiling face of Grandmaster Pan, lit by the light of the ultimate ability of a... なんか、マジで死んじゃったのかな。Then morning comes. いや、なんかすごい技教えてもらったな。ラブとの合わせ技なのか。ってことはもうラブはパーティー必須なのかな。
Ah. You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
OK。結構長めのイベントだね。はい。ということでね、まあ結構長めだったんで、今回は以上とさせていただきます。また次回お会いしましょう。バイバイ。